Yo, 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 yo. Yo. They call him Island Man. Not a king but a gravity well with power quality orbited. A broker of proximity, a social engineer mapping influence networks like criminal constellations with billionaires, politicians, royals and its lesserly. And intelligence ghosts intersected and encrypted dinner parties and offshore calendars. He wasn't famous for genius, he was famous for access, and access is the rarest commodity in the world where power pretends to be public while operating in private coordinates. Flight logs are scripture, guest lists is rituals, silence as the currency that kept the system stable. Island Man didn't need ideology, he needed leverage, and leverage is built from secrets, shame, dependency, implausible deniability. Not a conspiracy meeting in a dark room, but a network topology where everyone knows someone's silence. Court files read like corrupted code dumps, names as variables, dates as timestamps, testimonies as error logs, truth fragmented into legal language designed to move slowly while public memory resets fast. He understood something ancient, power fears sunlight, but power also controls the shutters. Island Man built a palace out of secrets and called it networking. Island Man hosted elites and called it philanthropy, adjacent luxury. Island Man collected silence like assets and called it social capital. And the world watched the island while the real system stayed mainland invisible. The documents didn't reveal demons, they revealed infrastructure, a social supply chain where influence, favors, and compromise circulate like blood in an aristocratic organism. When the powerful socialize, they trade narratives, loyalties, blind spots, and sometimes the quiet understanding that exposure is mutually assured destruction. He wasn't the kingpin, he was the switchboard, routing access, routing favors, routing silence through a class that never stands in line for consequences. Scandals break for the visible, settlements for the quiet, institutional amnesia for the untouchable. How many warnings archived? How many investigations stalled? How many doors closed gently instead of slammed? Because accountability is expensive when donors, diplomats, and dynasties share the same address book. Justice moves slowly when defendants confront time itself and outrace the case faster than legal proceedings in the dopamine economy. Island Man exploited latency, delayed the case, distract the crowd, drown the narrative until truth becomes a footnote in a document nobody scrolls long enough to read. Island Man built a palace out of secrets and called it networking. Island Man hosted elites and called it philanthropy, adjacent luxury. Island Man collected silence like assets and called it social capital. And the world watched the island while the real system stayed mainland invisible. The files show not just one predator, but a class architecture that treats law like a suggestion and privacy like a weapon. When you're rich enough, problems become PR tasks. When you're powerful enough, scandal becomes a temporary branding crisis. He didn't invent corruption, he scaled it. Didn't invent exploitation, he optimized it. Didn't invent elite impunity, he productized it into a lifestyle service for people who never see courtrooms except in legal dramas. The news cycle is a centrifuge that spins facts into entertainment. Shock becomes spectacle, victims become headlines. Headlines become forgotten, forgotten becomes normalized. By the time the files drop, the public is scrolled past, and only archivists, lawyers, and historians remember what the feed already buried. Island Man understood attention economics before influencers existed. He knew scandals fade, institutions persist, and power survives by letting intermediaries burn while the architecture remains untouched. Island Man built a palace out of secrets and called it networking. Island Man hosted elites and called it philanthropy, adjacent luxury. Island Man collected silence like assets and called it social capital. And the world watched the island while the real system stayed mainland invisible. Island Man built a palace out of secrets and called it networking. But the real palace is the class system that keeps rebuilding in the different forms, different names, different islands. This is not just a man's story, this is a class story where accountability is optional and transparency is negotiated. Island Man was a node, a grotesque but logical product of a network that rewards secrecy, prevalence, and plausible deniability. You want villains, the system wants stability. You want justice, the system wants continuity. Island Man never fell, this is all allegedly.